Hello race fans, the NASCAR SEGA Cup Series is back and we're here live at Watkins Glen getting ready for the Cheez-It 355 at the Glen. Now this Watkins Glen is a little bit different. Now don't be too disappointed, but this Watkins Glen does not have a bus stop in it. This is an older version of actually 1990s Watkins Glen, so instead of the bus stop, it's just a large straightaway. But I promise you that the racing here is a lot better than the bus stop. I can promise you that. Anyway, our front row consists of two hometown boys. Actually, this is their home track. They consist of Seth Cole and Alex Ferranti. Both drivers have not yet won this season. The same can be said for row 2, which consists of Dillon Poteet running his Go Daddy colors on his number 10 and the Season 2 champion William Duncan. Now, after last week at Pocono, Garrett Snyder came out on top, battling out Kyle Mathews and Joshua Mudd, and Garrett Snyder will start this race from the 8th position with the Cheez-It colors. Row 3 consists of the Daytona 500 winner Steven Gonzalez and the Coca-Cola 600 winner Levi McIntyre. After last week, the points have been shaken up, and Cody Llamas is the new points leader by only 3 points over Shawn Henley. What kind of racing will we see here? We'll find out as we're just seconds away from those famous words.
Drivers, start your engines! You know about our tires, the one's got a beat on.
Whoops, I forgot to switch to the nun camera. My mistake there. But anyway, as the cars are now rolling down the front straightaway and into the first turn, here is your starter lineup for the Cheez-It 355 at the Glen. We're going to be doing this for 18 laps, and pit stops will definitely be a factor here at Watkins Glen. Now I hope all of you will be ready for the new kind of racing we have here. So if you notice anything different about this Watkins Glen, like I said, this is the really old 1990s version of Watkins Glen. So you can tell some of the major differences, like the Winston Cup Series banner back there. But anyway, the green flag is now out at Watkins Glen. And look at that, they're already going 3 wide, and when these drivers hit the S curves, you can see how diverse the racing actually is. As Seth Cole, he still manages to pull away. As we actually see the drivers coming into the S curves now, they're all going 3 wide. They can go 3 wide here without a problem. Seth Cole hanging on to the lead barely, but Alex Ferranti is all over his tail. Dillon Poteet manages to pull away in 3rd. Steven Gonzalez is now 4th. William Duncan has dropped back to 5th. As you see, the nonstop 3 wide racing all the way back here. Heading into the inside now is Tim Fiegel with Dakota Hughes on the outside in the 12th. And the caution is out. The yellow flag is already out. And Seth Cole, he's trying to lead him back, but Alex Ferranti's trying to catch him. We had an accident somewhere on the track as they're heading into the final couple of turns. Seth Cole with the advantage, and now we see Steven Gonzalez trying to get an outside run on Poteet. Can't quite do it yet, as Seth will lead them down under our first caution. We have to take a look and see who was all involved as the pace car is about to catch these guys. Oh man, Joseph Lombard and Jackie Tang. Whoa, what happened there? I have no idea what happened. But Joseph Lombard 6 in points. I don't know what's going on with the 18, but oh man, but Jackie Tang, he has major front end damage. Zach Hamlin, he has damage 14th in standings. And Noah Boggs, he has some rear end damage. And oh man, I think we had another accident. Trent Dunham has rear damage. Oh boy, I think we did have another accident. I'm trying to see who else may have been involved. We're going to have to go to the replays and see. I don't see any of the leaders in trouble. There's Jackie Tang and Joseph Lombard. He teleported to pit road. There's Noah Boggs in the 15. Oh man, Watkins Glen already taking out some top guys, and Zach Hamlin, he's out. Well, anyway, while these guys are rounding around the track, let's see what happened. Well, here's having to bring out our first caution. Apparently, almost all the drivers made it out of there clean, but Joseph Lombard, out of the first turn, he just slightly taps the right rear of Noah Boggs, and that just sends him around straight into the guardrail. Then Boggs, he came back down onto Trent Dunham, and then that sends both cars straight into the tire barrier. But Joseph, he got the worst of it there. Ron Acosta was also collected, and Jackie Tang hits the back of the 18. Then Zach Hamlin, he hits the 18 and actually flips him over. As we see Ian Dutta driving by in the 14. But Joseph, he actually hits the guardrail and then he just went way over. But as you can see the guardrail there, I can see why they put a safer barrier there for the future, because that's actually a really dangerous spot there. And Joseph Lombard, he actually had the worst of that, so that's a tough break for the 18. He's going to drop even more in the points now. And here we are back at Watkins Glen. We're going to restart on lap number 4, and after that little conundrum, we have 3 drivers out of the race. There's Zach Hamlin, Joseph Lombard, and Jackie Tang. Now, everyone came down pit road, and some guys just went gas and go. Some took 2 tires, and some took 4. Seth Cole is still the race leader. Steven Gonzalez is now second. Third is Alex Drayton. Fourth is Garrett Snyder. Fifth is teammate Alex Ferranti. Sixth now is Dakota Hughes. Seventh is Lyndon Wright. Eighth is Dillon Poteet. Ninth is Levi McIntyre. And rounding out the top 10 is James Silverfox. The rest of the top 15 are William Duncan, Joshua Collard, Tim Fiegel, Charles Jackson, and Sky Commons. So lots of drivers already trying to roll the dice. Seth Cole and Steven Gonzalez both went gas and go. And the green flag is back out. And oh boy, Dakota Hughes, he's not wasting any time. They nearly went 3 wide, but decided to go back 2 wide there as Alex Drayton, he's trying to push. He's trying to push Seth Cole even more to the lead, but Steven Gonzalez, he's trying to get a run off the outside. And oh boy, they're wrecking back there once again. They're wrecking again. And oh boy, the caution is back out. And Gonzalez, he's trying to do whatever he can to keep his second place spot from Alex Drayton. Now Garrett Snyder, he's trying to look on the inside to get 3rd place from Drayton. And Dakota Hughes, he's trying to give him a little bit of help. Tried to make it 3 wide, but decides against it as we're having a battle for 3rd place. And oh man, we had another accident. Steven Gonzalez trying to do whatever he can to chase down the 52. But right now, Seth, he continues to spin that wheel of fortune and hopefully get some more luck. But the 55 is slowly closing in, but I don't think he'll have enough time to make it to the 52. As we're heading out of the final turn, Seth Cole will indeed lead them back. And a battle for 4th place, Alex Drayton gets it from Dakota Hughes, and we have to see what happened, who was involved. Ian Dutta, he's up in smoke. And I guess that's a glitch, like whenever, I guess that's where the bus stop normally is, and that's where the drivers go. I'm trying to see who else is back here. Here's Stephen Pollard, the 3rd in the 78. Ron Acosta, he's got some right side damage. Trent Dunham has front end damage. Trying to see who's all on pit road. Noah Boggs once again. And oh man, Dillon Young, he has a lot of damage, as well as Cole Daly. Oh man. So something happened further back there. Derek Engel, he has a lot of front end damage. James McCloud, he has rear damage, and I think that's all who are involved. So Watkins Glen slowly taking out the favorites one by one. Seth Cole is still the race leader. Let's see what happened this time. Well, here's how to brought out our second caution. They actually made it through the first turn, but Pichu London side swipes the 2 of Dillon Young, and then they went 4 wide right here, and you can't go 4 wide at a road course. I don't even think you can go 3 wide. But right there, Pichu London and Dillon Young just hit the guardrail, and then that just sends them all into Derek Engel. Danny Wells is also involved. He turns in front of the field, and I'm trying to see who was all involved here. James Qualls hits the 5. Charles Sandfer hits him as well. Danny Wells turns around. Joshua Mudd is also back here. The points leader Cody Llamas. And oh man, Noah Boss, he actually slammed hard into the back of Cole Daly. Then Ian Dutta, he slammed into the back of the 15. Then it was just all a chain reaction. So that was the result of going 4 wide there. Oh man, all these guys, they're racy on this new yet old course. You see that the 15 is stuck back there. Just teleport to pit road. Trent Dunham and Ian Dutta are back here. Dunham Dutta. Okay. Dillon Young, he has a rear damage. I don't think he was too happy with Pichu London there, but they were kind of forced there. I really wouldn't put the blame on the 27 for that, but I don't think Dillon Young's going to be too happy. I mean, he's 3rd in the points, and the last thing he needs is to have bad runs so close to the chase. And here we are back at Watkins Glen once again, and we have 2 more drivers now out of the race. They are Ian Dutta and Noah Boggs. Now, no one came down to pit road for a normal pit stop. Everyone else stayed out. Excuse me. So here's our top 10 once we get back going. Seth Cole is still the race leader. 2nd is Steven Gonzalez. 3rd is Garrett Snyder. 4th is Alex Drayton. 5th is Dakota Hughes. The rest of the top 10 are Alex Ferranti, Lyndon Wright, Dillon Poteet, McIntyre, and James Silfax. The rest of the top 15 are William Duncan, Charles Jackson, Joshua Collar, Tim Fiegel, and Sky Commons. Still plenty of racing left to go, and Seth Cole is still the guy in charge. But hopefully these guys can get past turn 1 without having another accident. But we'll see as the green flag is back out at Watkins Glen. Not even at the halfway marker. We already had 2 cautions. Everyone's heading into the first turn, going to the spectators camera to make sure nothing happens. Now we head to the TV2 camera as we see all the drivers coming through the S-curves. And I think everyone made it through. I think we're still going green. Are we still green flag racing? I'm trying to see the lights. Seth Cole is still leading, and yes, we are. We're still going green, but Seth, oh man, he is pulling away from the field. Gonzalez, he's all the way back here in 2nd place, trying to catch the 52 car. Garrett Snyder, he's trying to defend 3rd place from Alex Drayton. That's Seth Cole's teammate. Ferranti now moves to the outside, but now he's trying to get an inside run over the 12 car. He's going to try to pass him in this turn. He's trying to do it, and he does have the inside run. As we now go to aerial covers, the 99 trying to get around the 12 car on the outside line. And he's getting an outside run, and he will take it from the 12. But Dakota Hughes is trying to fight back. Headed back to the front, it's still all about Seth Cole, but Steven Gonzalez in the 55. He's trying to get a better run on him out of the first turn. He's trying to do whatever he can to chase him back down. Last season, Steven Gonzalez raced his way into the chase, and that was his only win of the season. But this season, Steven Gonzalez right now, he sits 34th in standings, and he has no chance of making the chase. But maybe if he can get another win, or maybe even a couple more, but I'm not sure. And back here, we have a battle. Dillon Poteet, right now he's under Lyndon Wright, trying to get under the 99 as well. Can't quite do it yet. He has his fellow Dodge of Levi McIntyre right behind him. And McIntyre, he's trying to work on Lyndon Wright. Lyndon Wright in the number 24, as we see As we see some more cars trying to move to the inside. And oh boy, this may be green flag pit stops. Yes, it is. Oh boy, green flag pit stop strategy is not coming in. Who's coming in and who's staying out? Seth Cole's coming in, but we got a couple guys staying out. Ferranti stays out as well as Poteet. Duncan also stays out as well as Collard and Fiegel. So we have 2 Roush Racing teammates and 2 Everham teammates currently in the top 5 now. Alex Ferranti has not won a race since Loudon of last season, an official points race. Poteet hasn't won since I'm trying to remember. It was one of the chase races. I can't remember exactly when, but it'll probably have to come back to me. But Poteet, he's trying to do wherever he can to chase down that 99. And William Duncan, our season 2 champion, he hasn't won since Richmond of last season. Joshua Collard, he's still trying to get his first ever win here. And oh boy, we're about to have a battle for the lead. Poteet, I think he's staying out an extra lap. Ferranti looks like he's coming in, and yes, he is. Ferranti is coming in. The entire field is coming in. Poteet's the only one trying to roll the dice. And oh boy, these guys, I think these guys have already stayed out. It's Cody Llamas right here now, the points leader. Oh, I don't know. He's not a lap down. He's actually shown in the second position right now. Look at this. Our points leader and second in the points right behind him. They're now running second and third. But right now they are 5 seconds behind this guy. Dillon Poteet's running the GoDaddy number 10. This will be the only time he ever runs this car because he really hates GoDaddy with a burning passion. Now running in the 4th position is actually oh wait a minute. These guys are a lap down, I believe. Oh no, it didn't. The ticker just updated. Actually, Zachary Fitzwater is 4th and Pichu London is 5th. But we have to keep an eye on Poteet right now because he's still the leader. And right now, and yes, Poteet, he is coming down pit road. And Cody Llamas and Shawn Henley, they are staying out. Oh no, the caution's out. Oh, the caution is out. And why did Poteet come down pit road? Oh, I guess he couldn't make it an extra lap, but the caution is out. And that will give the lead over to the points leader, Cody Llamas. Oh man, the caution is out, and I have no idea what happened. Something may have happened to Rohit Vadarevu, 10th in standings. James Qualls, he back here. See, I have no idea what happened. Cars are all over the place. And sorry for that lag there. James McCloud has a little bit of rear damage. Something may have happened to the 91. I'm not sure, but oh man, this changes everything. Joshua Mudd has rear damage to the 48. I have no idea what's going on. But at least we know Poteet won't be a lap down, and he's on a different pit window than everyone else. But oh man, this changes everything because I have no idea what's going on. The pace car has caught Cody Llamas, but the question is, what did bring out the caution, and what does this mean for the field? I have no idea, but we have to check and see what happened. Okay, here's what happened to bring out our third caution of the day. Rohit Vadarevu was just leaving pit road, and I think he was trying to merge back onto the track. And I don't know what happened here, but James Silverfox just came down right onto the 39 and just put him straight into the guardrail. I have to keep saying guardrail because it's obviously not a safer barrier, but that was enough to bring out our third caution. And Vadarevu was trying to turn back around in front of cars coming on the track, and NASCAR had no choice but to throw the caution there. And here we are back at Watkins Glen. We're going to restart on lap number 13, and the guys that that did not come down pit road have indeed pitted. So, let's see. I'm trying to figure this out. But anyway, we got more guys who retired out of the race. They are now, excuse me, they are now Cody Llamas, Derek Engel, and R Rohit Vadarevu. I didn't mention that before the last caution, so that's a big mistake on my part. Our new leader right now is Alex, excuse me, is Alex Ferranti. Now, Alex Ferranti, he does have a Watkins Glen victory. He won here back in season 1 when he drove for Penske Racing. Second place is his teammate Garrett Snyder. He's trying to go for 2 in a row. Roush Racing is trying to go for 2 consecutive seasons for going 2 in a row. Third is Dakota Hughes. Fourth is William Duncan. Fifth is Dillon Poteet, and it's actually good that he did come down pit road. Sixth is Lyndon Wright. Seventh is Joshua Collar. Eighth is Tim Fiegel, I think. Ninth is Michael Norman. Rounding out the top 10 is McIntyre. I have to wait for the ticker to update, but I'm not sure. And oh man, it looks like someone didn't get going, but we're having the restart. We're having the restart, and Ferranti, he is trying to block both lanes, and Dakota Hughes, he's trying to pass Garrett Snyder for second place. And oh man, just look at that Roush Racing. Roush Racing is in the top 5 right now, and Garrett Snyder, oh man, he's caught in a 3-wide situation. And here comes Poteet. And oh man, Poteet got in the grass a little bit. That's going to slow him down. But Dakota Hughes in the 12. He's trying to chase down the 99. Alex Ferranti has been denied wins 3 times this season. He's looking to get his first win here today of the season. Dakota Hughes is trying to get his second win. Remember, he won back at Auto Club. William Duncan still trying to get his first win. And Poteet, he's still trying to get his first. Lyndon Wright joined the season late, but he's still trying to get his first win of the season. And oh boy, Ferranti, he better hope his teammate has something for Dakota Hughes, because the 99 is trying to check out, and we're still going green, and we still have a couple cars coming down pit road. Oh boy, I don't know what that's about, but we have 5 laps to go, and Ferranti, and oh man, Ferranti, he is gone. He is pulled away from the 12. The 12, the 6, and the 10 are all trying to work together to catch that 99 car. Garrett Snyder falls back to 5th. 6th is now Tim Fiegel. 7th is Wright. 8th, Collard. 9th, McIntyre. And are we having a battle for 10th? Yes, we are. Joshua Mudd with rear damage. He made his way up to 11th. Michael Norman is now 10th in the 8 car. And we're having a battle for 12th right now between Seth Cole and James Qualls. James Qualls hasn't won a race since Richmond, and he would love to get another win if pit strategy doesn't work for some drivers, or if this race goes green the whole way through. And oh man, these 3 cars have caught the 99. And William Duncan, he's trying to get on the inside of Poteet for 3rd place, but Poteet trying to get around on the outside. Remember, he did pit much later, so he does have better tires, but right now, the advantage is William Duncan at the moment. And Dakota Hughes, he's trying to do wherever he can to catch the 99. Let's ride on board with the 12. Heading into the S-curve, Dakota Hughes trying to represent for Penske here today. His teammate Levi McIntyre is currently running in 9th, and Dillon Young, he's encountered problems earlier. If the 12 can chase down the 99 and hope he doesn't have to pit, I don't know. This race could come down to whoever had the better pit strategy. But Alex Ferranti, he's keeping a firm distance over Dakota Hughes. And Dillon Poteet now, he makes his way into 3rd place. And it looks like Tim Fiegel, he looks like he's trying to challenge Garrett Snyder to try to get into the top 5. And oh man, it looks like Fiegel's trying to pull a crossover move on the 16. And Tim Fiegel, he takes away 5th. And oh man, more pit stops. More pit stops are happening. And Dakota Hughes, he's coming in. Oh boy, this race is going to come down to pit strategy, as we now have 3 to go. And oh man, why am I lagging? I don't know why I'm lagging. It's this track. But oh boy, time is slowly running out for the 99. It's coming down to pit strategy now. And we better hope to not have a caution, because Poteet is catching the 99. William Duncan's by himself in 3rd. Fiegel's made his way up to 4th. Collard is now 5th in the 43. Seth Cole started on the pole. He's now running 6th. 7th now is Joshua Mudd. 8th place is his good friend Steven Gonzalez. 9th is the points leader Cody Llamas. And 10th is Qualls. But oh boy, we're going to have to keep an eye on Poteet and Ferranti, because Poteet, he is all over the back bumper of Alex. Alex, he's going to have to do some defensive driving. He wants to try to bring it home for the home crowd here today. Remember when I said that this version of Watkins Glen would have much better racing? Here's a pure example of it. Now we see Poteet going to the inside of the 99, or the 99 coming down pit road. And yes, he is. The 99 is coming down. Oh man, Ferranti can't make it, but Poteet stays out. Poteet stays out, and I'm trying to see who else stays out with him. No one is staying out at the moment. Oh, what we got? Well, we got one guy staying out, Charles Sandfer. Charles Sandfer right now 20th in standings, and he does have a victory. I'm trying to remember where exactly the 07 won. I gotta let it come back to me. And look who's in 3rd place right now, Stephen Pollard the 3rd. But I don't know. These guys may be on different pin strategy. And here comes our Brickyard 400 winner, Ryan Acosta in the 38. Maybe he could be the one to bring it home once again for Yates Racing. But right now, here's our leader, Dillon Poteet, of 5-time winner last season, missed out on the chase by 1 point. He has an opportunity to get into the chase this season. Right now, he sits 25th in standings. And he does have a chance to get in. And oh man, Poteet is staying out. He's staying out right now, coming out of the final turn. Oh, the caution's out! The caution is out, and that is Poteet's best friend right now. Dillon Poteet takes the yellow flag and the white flag at the same time. And oh man, big wreck, Joshua Collard and Jessica Shelton as well. Oh man, Lyndon Wright, this was near some of the leaders. Charles Jackson, oh man, we had a big wreck, and I think Joshua Mudd may have been involved as well. I don't see anyone else with damage right now, but I saw Jessica Shelton and Joshua Collard, and there's Shelton now sitting on pit road. There's Dougie Shears in the 83. And there's the pace car, but the question is, oh man, the question is who? I have no idea who's gonna win this race, but it's gonna be a while before these guys come back around. But we have to see who's gonna get this. If something happens to Poteet, or if something happens to anyone, I will just lose my mind. We got a few cars glitching up there, but they won't be in the way. But anyway, let's see what happened to Jessica Shelton and Joshua Collard. Well, here's what happened to brought out our 4th and final caution. The same exact thing that happened with James Silverfox and Rohit Vadarevu, but this time it involved Lyndon Wright and Seth Cole. Seth Cole was coming down pit road, but the 24 just come down onto the 52. But this time, it was just the 24. Seth Cole actually manages to continue, as Lyndon Wright, he just gets loose and just goes straight into the guardrail. His 24 goes around, but it doesn't end there. Lyndon Wright, he's trying to turn the 24 back around, and guys are trying to avoid him. And here comes Joshua Collard into it. Collard hits the back of the 24 right in front of Pichu London there, and the 43 gets sent around. The 43 gets sent around. Sky Comets try to do their best to avoid. Charles Jackson hits the 43, and that sends him sliding. And oh man, just look at all these guys trying to avoid the 43, just stuck on the track. There's Shawn Henley, he misses it, but unfortunately Jessica Shelton wasn't so lucky. She hits Joshua, and then she just spins out. And James McCloud, he makes it through. But oh man, that is one way to end a race there. Charles Jackson, Jessica Shelton, Joshua Collard, and Lyndon Wright getting in trouble. And here we are back at Watkins Glen. The cars are now rounding out into the final turns here at Watkins Glen. And so far, no one has any issues at the moment. And for some reason, Charles Jackson's driving in the dirt. And Poteet is coming down pit road, as well as Stephen Pollard the third. I don't know why. Poteet is coming down pit road. I don't know what is going on. But Poteet better hope his pit stall is not before the start-finish line. And Charles Sandfer is right there. It's going to come down to it. And Poteet wins the race on pit road. Dillon Poteet wins the Cheez-It 355 at the Glen on pit road. And he barely beats out Charles Sandfer. Wow. I'm speechless. That's one way to win a race. That's one way to capture your very first win of the season. Right there. Dillon Poteet had to come down pit road, but luckily his stall was at the end of pit road, and he beats out Charles Sandfer while he was speeding up to catch the pace car. But Poteet, he couldn't speed up, because if he did, then he would have got penalized. But I have to do this frame by frame. He comes down pit road, and the finish line is right there. And you see the checker flag waving, and Dillon Poteet captures his very first Sega Cup Series victory of the season. And I believe in his career, this is his 6th. Oh, wow. That is a way to win a race here. Dillon Poteet running GoDaddy brings it home for Evernham here today. Charles Sandfer, if he would have just sped up sooner, he probably would have passed Poteet, because he could have sped up. He could have won this race, but he'll bring it home in 2nd place. Okay, now I have to see who else ended up where. I have to see. Charles Sandfer ends up 2nd, and I believe Acosta took 3rd place. Yes, he did. Acosta took 3rd place, and I have no idea where. I have to go to the official results screen to see. Stephen Pollard the third. I believe he got 3rd place. I'm not sure, but the Sega Cup always has ways to bring out unique winners, and today it happened to be Poteet on pit road. Well, this race is definitely going into the record books. S3 Cheez-It 355, and this race is indeed in the books. Dillon Poteet wins on pit road with pit strategy, and it really helped him. The veteran takes it home today. Oh. It looks like Ryan Acosta ended up 3rd place. Stephen Pollard the 3rd. Not a bad run for his first road course in the NASCAR SEGA Cup. Chris Washer ends up 5th. Hometown boy Alex Ferranti, he had to come down pit road. He couldn't make it, so he brings it home in 6th place today. Dakota Hughes ends up 7th. Points leader Cody Llamas ends up with a top 10 in 8th place. I'm pretty sure he's locked into the chase by now, despite not having any wins. 9th place is William Duncan, and rounding out the top 10 was Tim Fiegel. Zachary Fitzwater ends up 11th. Garrett Snyder in the Cheez-It car brings it home 12th. Hometown boy Seth Cole brings it home 13th. Steven Gonzalez ends up 14th. And rounding out the top 15 was Michael Norman. Okay, 16th to 20th, we have McIntyre, Sky Commons, Alex Drayden, Shawn Henley, and James Qualls. From 21st to 25th, we have Pichu London, Trent Dunham, James McCloud, Joshua Mudd, and James Silverfox. And Dillon Young was the last car officially running, I believe. Well, on the lead lap. Lyndon Wright and Charles Jackson, they both came to pit road after what happened to bring out our last caution. But they officially have 27th and 28th. Joshua Collar, Jessica Shelton, Sean Galligan, Kyle Mathews, Dougie Shears, and Danny Wells, they were all 2 laps down. And then from 35th on down to 42nd, we have Rohit Vadarevu. That's not what he needed. He's 10th in points. Derek Engel, Cole Daly, Noah Boggs, Ian Dutta, Jackie Tang, Joseph Lombard. That'll really hurt him in the points. He's 6th in points right now. And Zach Hamlin. Well, that does it here for Watkins Glen. Do you guys prefer this Watkins Glen better than the actual updated one with the bus stop? Let me know in the comment section below. The next race to come is the ARCA and the truck race, so don't miss out on those. The ARCA series is slowly coming to a close, and the truck series is just beginning, and we're approaching the chase in the NASCAR SEGA Cup. Who will benefit from it? You gotta tune in and find out. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Trent the Hedgie. Congratulations one last time to Dillon Poteet for capturing his very first win of the season, and we'll see you next time.